The storms never warn you. They arrive uninvited, unwanted, unforgiving. They tear through your life without mercy. They break what you thought was unbreakable. They shake what you believed was solid. They take things you thought you'd have forever, and you stand there, watching your world twist, watching your hope bend, watching pieces of yourself scatter like dust. Storms don't just hit your life, they hit your soul, they hit your mind, they hit the quiet parts of you no one else knows exist. You feel the wind claw at everything you tried to protect. You feel the rain drown the voice telling you to hold on. You feel the thunder collapsing inside your chest. And in that moment, you think you won't make it. You think this is where you break. You think this is the ending you feared. But the storm never knows who it's striking. It never understands the fire you keep hidden. It never sees the strength you haven't used yet. It never realizes it's waking up something inside you. Because storms don't just destroy. They reveal. They expose. They sharpen. They force you to see what you're made of. Every time you get knocked down, you rise with something new in your hands. A lesson, a scar, a truth, a piece of yourself you didn't know survived. Pain builds you in ways peace never could. Loss shapes you in ways comfort never will. Hardship teaches you the language of strength, and suffering turns you into someone impossible to break. The storm tries to end you, but you don't end. You shift. You evolve. You grow teeth. You grow spine. You grow courage from the parts of you that used to tremble. And when the clouds finally open, when the wind slows, when the rain stops burning your skin, you look around and you realize something important, something powerful, something quiet but undeniable. You're still here. Not the same version, not the old you, not the fragile one, not the one who doubted. You stand taller, you breathe deeper, you see clearer, you feel heavier, but stronger. Because every storm leaves something behind. Wisdom, strength, clarity, and a new version of you that can survive more than you ever imagined. People will see the calm around you, but they will never understand the weather you walked through. They will never feel the winds you endured. They will never know the pain you hid under your ribs. But that's okay. Your strength was never a performance. It was survival. Your power was never loud. It was earned in silence, in chaos. In moments no one witnessed, you became stronger where no one could see. In the nights when you cried quietly, in the mornings when you stood back up anyway, in the days when you pretended you were fine, in the storms that tried to take you, you rebuilt yourself from ruins. You stitched your heart with hope. You carried your fear like armor. You turned your wounds into wisdom, and now, when you look at yourself, really look, you see it. Strength, depth, fire, quiet defiance that nothing can shake. The storm passed, but it didn't leave you empty. It left you transformed, tougher than the wind, calmer than the rain, smarter than the lightning that struck you. You are not who you were before the storm. You're better, stronger, wiser, harder to break. And the next time life rises against you, you'll stand without fear, because you know what you survived. You know what you became. You know what you carry inside you now. For every storm that passes, A stronger you is born. And you were born again. Through pain, through darkness, through chaos, through everything life used to silence you. But you're not silent anymore. You're powerful. You're ready. And no storm that comes now will ever take you down again.